Since the Cold War, ballistic missiles have played a pivotal role in nuclear deterrence strategies and the global balance of power. Advances in missile technology, from liquid to solid fuel, and from single warheads to multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle (MRV) systems, have fundamentally reshaped how nations plan for both defense and offensive capabilities. In this context, established nuclear powers continue to modernize their arsenals, while a number of other countries strive to join this elite and highly secretive technological club. One of the most notable recent developments comes from North Korea. As security tensions continue to rise in Northeast Asia, Pyongyang has announced the test of a new generation ballistic missile capable of carrying multiple independent warheads, marking a new chapter in its strategic weapons program. Korean state media announced that the country has tested a new missile capable of carrying multiple warheads. The test evaluated the missile's ability to separate and individually guide each reentry vehicle, demonstrating the potential of a multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle (MIRV) system. According to the report, the warheads successfully separated and were precisely guided to 3 coordinate designated targets, and a decoy was also deployed and tracked by radar. If confirmed, this would mark North Korea's first public test launch related to the development of a multiple warhead missile. Although the program appears to still be in its early stages, a prior assessment by South Korea's military suggested that what was launched was likely a solid-fuel hypersonic missile, which exploded off North Korea's eastern coast, scattering debris into the sea. They noted an unusually large amount of smoke compared to standard launches, indicating a possible engine failure or fire during flight. A multiple warhead missile is one of the high-tech weapon systems North Korean leader Kim Jong-un listed among his strategic priorities during a ruling party meeting in early 2021. Other items on that list included a reconnaissance satellite, solid-fuel intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, hypersonic weapons, and submarine-launched nuclear missiles. Since then, North Korea has conducted a series of tests aimed at developing these advanced capabilities. According to the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, the latest missile launch was personally observed by Kim Jong-un. He described the missile, identified as the Hwasong-18, as the most powerful weapon in North Korea's nuclear arsenal. Designed to bolster the country's counterattack capabilities against perceived external threats stemming from U.S. and allied military activities in the region, Kim vowed to further expand his nuclear arsenal in order to constantly instill insecurity and extreme fear in adversaries and make them deeply regret their wrong choices. He added that the Hwasong-18 will rapidly advance the posture of North Korea's nuclear response and further support its aggressive military strategy aimed at maintaining a stance of direct confrontation with its enemies. Since 2017, North Korea has tested various ICBM systems capable of reaching the U.S. mainland. However, the country's previous 3 systems relied on liquid fuel, which requires fueling shortly before launch and cannot be stored in the missile for extended periods. A solid-fuel ICBM, one of Kim's declared goals under the 5-year weapons development plan announced in 2021, offers greater mobility, concealment, and faster launch capabilities, making it harder for adversaries to detect or intercept. North Korea has not disclosed the altitude reached during this latest missile test, suggesting the weapon has not yet been tested to its full range or potential. Analysts believe additional tests of the system are likely in the future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.